morning, everyone. Welcome to the Friday morning safety meeting. I've got a lot to cover here, but we're going to make it short and sweet. For inspections this week, we had 2 that were clean, 1 that was not. Fortunately, for the one that wasn't clean, it was an overweight ticket, so that doesn't hold as many points as some of the others. For the clean inspections, I would like to give a shout out to Kelly Smith and William Eversmeyer. Great work, gentlemen. We will take all those clean inspections we can get. Marching right along to the tune of inspections, we have a blitz coming up. I know we've been sending messages and talking about this for the last 2 months, so I hope everybody is prepared and ready to be pulled over and to be inspected. They're going to be doing level 1 inspections. This is called Operation Safe Driver Week. You know, they say they're focusing on certain facets, which is not true. They're going to be looking for speeders, cell phone users, people swerving, not paying attention. Anything that they can pull you over for, they will. And not only that, they can pull you over for whatever they want. So they're going to be ramping up inspections from the 11th to the 17th. And a lot of states have started early, and then they will carry that over into the following week. So plan on being inspected. We have to be prepared. Make sure you have paper logs. Make sure you know how to transfer your logs, and make sure you have the correct permits, including your new insurance permit. Lease operators, you need to make sure that you have your correct permits as well. For your liability insurance in your permit book that has your name on it, get a hold of Amber at 3538. If you do not have the correct copy, if yours is expired, that's something that you must have, because you could get a ticket. And if you need paper logs, if you need help transferring logs, please call me before you get stopped. Do not call me when you're in the middle of an inspection saying, hey, I need help on transferring my logs. They will write you a ticket because, one, you're wasting their time, and they're not going to stand there while you call me to transfer, to show you how to transfer logs. You should also have a guide sheet in the back. So in the back of your permit book, the very last page will be your DOT inspection, and then in front of that, you're going to have your log transfer guide sheet. It's a front and back page that gives you step-by-step instructions. That's a good tool to use. If you don't know how to do it, call me. But that form is required to be in your book. And the form right before that will be the guide for the officer on how to use your ELD. Make sure that you are approving your logs daily. I've seen people that have forgot the last few days. We've been sending out messages every day on this. There's no excuse for not approving your logs. At the end of your day, it should say 8 of 8 days certified. That's something else that we can get a ticket for. Same way with hours of service violations. I know you think, well, it's not a big deal or I won't get caught. That's incorrect. You will get caught, especially during this blitz. They're going to be looking for absolutely anything they can find. So everything that we can do in our power to proactively prevent these from happening, we need to be doing. And as always, if you need assistance with anything, call me. That's why I'm here. We don't want anybody, to be out there and feel like they were just, thrown to the wind. We want to be here to help you so you can succeed, get those clean inspections, because normally inspections pay $35. Since it's a blitz week, so starting the 11th to the 17th, so if your inspection date is between the 11th or the 17th, you will be getting $70 for that clean inspection. So that's just more incentive to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Trailer damages. We've had a lot more people reporting trailer damages, and I am very grateful for that. But we need to make sure that we're not only reporting it to us, but report it to that guard shack. They're not going to sign something, I can tell you right now. But if you get the name of the person that was working at that location, so you tell them that, John was working at Miller Coors in Golden, and John could say, well, I'm not signing that piece of paper. That's fine. He doesn't have to, because you then report it to me, and I go to, Molson Coors, and they say, well, who'd they report it to? I could say John at the guard shack. They can look to see who was working at that time, and if there's somebody named John there that was working at that time, that helps our case quite a bit. If we give them, pictures of damage, say, hey, we picked this up at your location, pay us for this damage. Well, who'd you report it to? Then I sit there and I'm like, nobody. That doesn't look very good. So we need to make sure that we are reporting it to the guard shack so we can start going after these customers. Dry guys, you all know the shape that some of our trailers are in, how close they're parked to one another. I had somebody the other day send me a picture. I'm not going to say which customer it was, but they parked our trailer. So there was a trailer door on the ground that had broken. They just parked our trailer on top of this door. I've never seen anything like it. So the stuff like that has to stop. And it starts with us. You reporting it to the guard shack, reporting it to me. I'll take the ball and I'll run with it. So we will go after these customers as long as we have a fighting stance. They're going to get pretty aggravated if we keep trying to report and they say, did you report it to the guard shack? No. That's not going to fly. So we need to make sure any and all trailer damage is reported to the guard shack and then reported to us. You all have been doing a pretty good job of reporting trailer damages. It was just a few people that were reporting them before. Now it's a larger few. It'd be nice if we could get the rest of the fleet on board, because I know that every trailer that some of you all pick up is not in pristine condition. I see them coming here through the yard all the time. So it's very important that we do that so we can go after the customer, get our money back, get these trailers fixed. And if you are one that helps us get compensated for that damage, you get $200. So once again, another incentive to do what you're supposed to do. Speaking of incentive, referrals. We've covered this, and I would be doing this, like I said a couple weeks ago when we covered this. I would be at the truck stop handing out business cards to get these referrals in. So if you refer a new hire, you get $3,000 paid out in the course of 1 month. If you refer a rehire, somebody that's worked here before, $2,000 paid out in the course of 1 month. That's insane. That is a ton of money. I mean, you could, well, that's a couple truck payments right there. We'll just say that. So if I were you, give Mary a call, see what you need to do. But all they're going to have to do is put your name down in the application. But if you need assistance with that, Mary would be happy to help. These referrals, they are a direct reflection of you, which that in turn helps us get good drivers, and we appreciate that. The state of Tennessee says the I-40 bridge in Memphis should be open within a few weeks. We will see about that. I know we get through there a lot. I know Indianapolis is having construction debacle again on, I think it's 465 that surrounds Indianapolis. They said that, going from here to there is fine, but if you're on the the east side of that it is horrible. So pay attention. Same way with Memphis. It's going to cause congestion, traffic backup. Not pretty. So hopefully Memphis will have this rectified within a few weeks. For Indianapolis, I do not know. Tolls in PA on the Turnpike are going up for the 14th year in a row. Not surprising, so that's something we can just keep expecting. Luckily, we don't get up there on the van side. Reefer guys, I'm not sure how often y'all get up there either. But that is insane. As well as diesel prices surging past $3.30 for the first time since 2018. Crazy times, guys, crazy times. But we got to make sure we're doing what we can to get good fuel economy to save some of that money, because $3.30 is an astronomical amount of money. So those are just a few tidbits. I'm really all I've got to say for today, but I would like to reiterate on that blitz that's happening this weekend. I want to say I'm faithful that we're all prepared and ready for this, but I hate to be that person. The folks that are watching this safety meeting, I have no doubt that you're going to pass the blitz. You prepare yourselves. You do everything you can to proactively prevent these situations from occurring. It's those that aren't watching it, that don't ever watch it, that don't care to watch it. Those are the ones I'm worried about. The ones that aren't approving logs, the ones that, lose their paper logbooks, things like that. That stuff's not going to fly. We have to get clean inspections, and it's expected for you to get a clean inspection during this blitz. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Us paying money for an inspection is just a nice thing to do. That'd be like, me coming into work and my boss asks me to do something and I do it, And he's like, you know what? Instead of just paying you like I normally do, I'm going to give you extra money because you did it well. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yes, it's an incentive, it's a nice thing to do, but just know clean inspections are expected, nothing less. I don't care if it's a blitz week or I don't care if you're getting a level 3 inspection. A clean inspection is expected. And if you get put out of service during this blitz week, you will be coming to the yard to waste your time because we're not going to have it. Our CSA scores have gotten better and we're not going to let anything stand in our way. We have a lot of people out there that do what they're supposed to, that, you know, their pre-pass rides on this, their drive-wise rides on this. So we have to work together as a team and correct this. I hope everyone gets this message loud and clear because it's going to be hell next week. It really is. There are going to be people pulled over left and right. I know they said the state of Alabama has like 80 agencies that are out just looking for speeders and aggressive drivers. 80 agencies in Alabama, I think, is the entire state pretty much. So, and it's not just Alabama. You know, a few weeks ago they had the southeastern states, which also included Alabama, but people are patrolling, you know, with people getting out of the houses now. There's going to be a lot of agencies out. Officers going to be pulling people over left and right, which also, if you see an officer pulled over on the side, get in the other lane. You know, don't be riding people's bumpers. Leave your cell phone out. We've been doing much better on the dash cam videos, but some of them scare the daylights out of me, and I would not want to be anywhere near you on the highway. So we need to use our heads. Leave your cell phone out. Slow down. Do not give them a reason for you to become a target. I know this sounds harsh, but you know, it's something we have to go over because it's, like I said, it's going to be intense this weekend, and I think they're going to be pulling more people over this weekend than we've seen in the last 2 years. So if anybody needs anything, please do not hesitate to call me. I would be happy to help and assist you in any way that I can. I hope everybody has a good weekend, and I hope everybody is 100% prepared. I appreciate your time, and I thank you. Have a great weekend.